For viewers on YouTube, thank you so much for watching our shows. Thank you very much for subscribing as well, and we welcome your comments. But it's important to let you know that any comments that are posted with links are automatically non-posted to our forum. There's a reason for that. We can't moderate that content, have no idea where it's come from, and we're not responsible for it either. So when you're posting on our page, just remember, no links and your post will be completed, unless of course it's abusive or repetitive. This morning, early Friday, the CCSA reported 23,418 new cases around the country, along with 20,083 recoveries. In the past 24 hours, they also report 184 deaths associated with the virus. A Bangkok hospital this morning was holding one protester in isolation as he was discovered to have the COVID virus. The 14-year-old had originally been admitted for care after blowing half of his hand off while lighting a firework to throw at police guarding government buildings this week. Fireworks, especially here, are notorious for cheap design, and it seems he held on too long before his planned throw. During the same demonstration, 11 riot police were injured by fireworks, ping-pong bombs, marbles and stones. 12 traffic light kiosks were torched along with police vehicles. More protests are predicted for the weekend in the capital, and non-Thais are advised to avoid the areas of conflict. Army units are reported to be on standby to assist police were events to become too powerful for the police alone to handle. Phuket police have added attempted rape to the list of charges faced by the 27-year-old Thai man accused of murdering a Swiss embassy employee. According to police, they claim he attacked her, she fought back but with greater strength, strangled and drowned her. Forensic reports have still yet to be released to the media. However, they have been received by authorities. This on the same day that in the UK the coroner's report was completed on the death of the sister of Hannah Witheridge, who was killed along with David Miller on Koh Tao in 2014. As memories of the Koh Tao killing were renewed through the Phuket murder, so Hannah's mother suffered the second loss of a daughter due to medical issues this time, leaving her now childless. Lessons here in Thailand, though, have been learnt from the Koh Tao murders, as photographs released to the press were discreet, and details have been scant as the investigation continues. Yesterday was Mother's Day in Thailand, seeing all families honouring matriarchs on the birthday of Her Majesty the Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother. Celebrated since 1976, Her Majesty, the wife of Rama IX, is said to have received visits from many of her family members. Instead of celebrating Mother's Day in a more traditional manner, a 57-year-old Pattaya Thani mother was in custody yesterday. This after her son used her bank account to receive payments for goods that he never supplied. Selling AirPods online with a 40% promised saving over list prices, it seems he scammed several 100,000 baht until he was caught. As it was her account he used, so she too was hauled in for questioning. Thailand's public broadcast service has apologised to a Thai weapons manufacturer that they erroneously named as an arms dealer, reported by US authorities of having ordered the killing of the Burmese ambassador who's in America. The company vice president denied any connection and said that she was stunned by the allegations, as the company itself has been supplying the Thai military for over half a decade. Thai PBS had copied and pasted the company's details from a Burmese news website, which is unregulated, as indeed are most online news posters here in Thailand. In Chonburi province, the going rate for loan sharks appears to have been 730% a year, until this week at least, as police swooped in on 2 gangs lending to the southern Thais, many of whom couldn't afford the repayments. In one case, police received reports that a borrower who defaulted was threatened with the kidnap of his younger sister. Khon Kaen and Chiang Rai police have arrested a gang selling armaments online, seizing some 3,500 guns along with over 1 million rounds of ammunition from 3 locations, and mostly imported from abroad. Blazonly advertising on a website and the Line application, the gang is said to have operated for over 5 years and even ran a YouTube page promoting their wares. Thailand's Rural Doctors Society has worked with government officials to not allow automatically the purchase of cheap COVID test kits from China. The Society highlighted the importance of the kits being approved for use globally through reputable organisations and even the much beleaguered WHO. The government plan is to distribute 8.5 million of the kits to the public, but has yet to finalise a deal or choose the company from whom they'll source them. This as they review quality issues, and the programme is delayed until those issues are resolved. And as the quality of many Chinese COVID products of all types come into question, so the USA has announced that a further 1 million vaccines will be donated to Thailand, in addition to the 1.5 million donated already. Meanwhile, in our own province of Chonburi, higher numbers this morning for COVID were released by the CCSA local division. 1,408 new cases in our province, 352 in Chonburi, 249 in Banglamung, which includes Pattaya, Sriracha reporting 369, Banbung 124 and Pantong 125. In the past 24 hours, 11 deaths have been attributed to the virus. And locally, the Met Office promises highs of 32, lowering to 29 in the evening, and with the promise of rain at some time, in an otherwise sunny day. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme,